Let me tell you how weird people are. So, like I stated, I found out that the person that I was claiming to be my dad wasn't my dad at a very young age. But when I popped back into his life, it never gave, hey, you're not my dad, I just know you. Like, it wasn't giving that. It was still giving, like, I know you're not my dad, but you're my dad type situation, right? So I used to, go back and forth, from their house to the lady house to somebody else's house or some other place or whatever the case may be, right? So this lady would get mad. Like, his wife would be upset at her son, like, quote unquote, being inappropriate or flirting with me or whatever the case may be. And she used to always holler, y'all siblings, and all of this. But in my head, like, I don't claim people. Like, in my head, it don't be given that. But I understand, like, I do call you ma, and I do call him dad. So I get what you're saying. But in all reality, I'm not related to nobody in this house. Nobody outside of two people. Okay? But I still claimed your kids that my dad, like, not my stepdad birthed as my siblings. Like, and for y'all to move funny towards me is just sickening. But anyways, she was like, oh, so I ended up coming to her house one day and we having a conversation about how my two little sisters, like, two of her daughters, is like, they moving kind of weird. And I'm just like, well, that's weird. Like, but she like, you remember how I used to tell you how you and so couldn't blah, blah, blah because y'all relatives. And now, all of a sudden, because at one point you wasn't following my mother. Well, neither one of y'all was following each other. But now that it's okay for your daughter to date my sister, but it wasn't okay for me to date your son or your son to date me or your son to like me or me to like your son. How does that work? Why is it okay now? But once that relationship started, I don't hear no contact from none of them. None of them either. But I'm just so lost. Like, it wasn't okay for me to do it. Not saying that's what I wanted to do. Even if I did, I respect people and their boundaries and whatever the